Okay. Well, let's just try this for a little bit. I've already beaten it with this dude. Press A to unthrone. I don't know what that means. Which character should I try out? I guess I haven't played as this guy and I haven't played as Electra yet. I guess we'll go with... I guess I'll go with this guy. Alright. Well, this is new. Oh, I'm like locked up. Electra's not safe for Twitch? Is that a fact? So I have beaten this once before, and I'm just gonna kind of start giving some initial impressions on this game after finally being able to play it on my TV. I don't know why, but I should read what's in that manual later, or maybe I'll do like a full review on YouTube. There's a really great review of this game done by GameSack. But if you look at the manual, the dude, I forgot his name. Whoever the dude is that runs Watermelon Games is kind of eccentric. So he like has all these weird instructions on how you should be playing this game, and like if it's not a real Sega Genesis, like it's trash, and yeah, you know, this is gonna look terrible on flat screen TVs and all this stuff. But as you can see, this looks pretty good, you know. And he already called out that, like, you know, this isn't going to be playing like Streets of Rage, even though it kind of does. The main gimmick here for this 6-button game is basically you can play this with the 3-button controller, but C is jump, B is attack, A lets you take drugs, basically pills that you can get addicted to. What is it? X blocks, Y does a down attack, and C usually does like an alternate attack for weapons. The game does look good. It looks and sounds pretty good. I honestly don't think the game is taking full advantage of its sound chip stuff. Like it just doesn't have any like, it doesn't have a lot of catchy tunes. It does have some catchy tunes, but the sound effects and the sound samples that they are able to use on this is pretty cool. And it does run like at a pretty silky, smooth frame rate, which is nice. That's the thing about this beat 'em up. So it does have a save feature, but it doesn't let you save like whenever you want. You can only save it if you either die or you beat the game, which is kind of annoying because this game isn't really short. I want to say this game almost feels longer than Streets of Rage 2, even though I don't think it is. The Streets of Rage 2 is like what, 8 levels, and this one I think is usually 6, but it's mainly like what Nomad was saying in the chat about the jank. The enemies aren't that interesting to beat up. They all kind of just walk up to you and get smacked. It isn't until like way later where they start getting more what's the word I'm looking for? Aggro, I guess. But leading up to it, not bad. I will say if this game came out during like when we were kids and like new Sega Genesis games were coming out, this would be looked at as, it'll probably be looked at as a classic. I mean, the graphics are too good already. It's just I don't know. I don't know if you were able to see it when I was showing the cartridge on stream, but there's like a little, it looks like an audio jack, and as of right now no one really knows what it is. People are speculating that it might be for patches in the future, maybe they can fix some of the more underwhelming, or you know, improve some of the more underwhelming things about this game. But I'm honestly just happy I'm able to finally play this on my MegaSG. I'm pretty sure what ended up happening is the creator of the game, oh, Fonzie. Oh, this shark thing. Fonzie pretty much wrote something in the code like to basically make sure this doesn't work on a MegaSG for some strange reason. I don't know why. Just to make sure you have to play it on original hardware. Or I guess as close to original hardware. Look at this shark with a chain. What the hell? So at this point, I can just kind of keep wailing on this thing, but instead oh, I'm out of drugs. Well, never mind. I was gonna say I could take pills to power myself up, but apparently I'm out of drugs. So this is the move right now. Just punching that shark fin. And I just beat up Jabberjaw. I almost feel bad about it. Ice Factory. Yeah, that's the jank right there. So, yeah, in conclusion... Oh, this song is actually pretty cool. I do like this song. I'm like torn about this game. I was really hype about it when I first saw it, and then a lot of the things about the creator of the game really turned me off. Started to turn me off about the game. They also I also got this really late. I wanted to make a review about this like around the same time that my other friend got this game. He got this, I think, around right before Christmas or like right after Christmas, I think. I didn't receive my copy until about 2 weeks ago. Well, it shadow dropped after... When did we kickstart this game? Or when did we give this guy money? Because it must have been at least like 6 years ago. Yeah, like 6 years ago. So it took a long time for this thing to come out. And like I said, I'm torn. Like the actual, for a while I just thought this was like some kind of vaporware game. But the game controls well, it looks good, it sounds good. But something about it, I can't quite put my finger on it. I mean, yes, the enemy AI is part of it, but something about it, it's like it's missing something to make it truly, truly like up there with Streets of Rage. Or Turtles in Time, or you know, any of the Final Fight. Like it's just missing something, and I can't quite put my finger on what that something is. Someone on the chat. The music definitely don't clap like it do in Streets of Rage or even Final Fight or even Turtles in Time. It is good though. I mean, I like this track. It's pretty chill. I do kind of wish I dropped some money. One of the pre-order options for this game on that Watermelon Games site was basically a Sega Genesis arcade stick with Sonwood parts, and it had like a light up. It had a couple light up buttons and stuff. It looked really nice. Yeah, I think on eBay it's like really expensive now, but it did look like a nice stick, and people said it is nice. For all my old school players that are familiar with the Streets of Rages and the Turtles in Times and the Final Fights, you guys kind of see what I'm talking about with you know, it's like it's missing something, right? Looks cool though, I'll say that. Good looking Sega Genesis game. This is a weird, I don't know, you play this on original hardware. Is this what it looks like on original hardware if you get to this level, Nomad? Should've put this in retro instead of Paprium. You played arcade mode, so you didn't even try original mode. You probably took a different path than this then. Okay. That is, I will say that is pretty cool. There are a lot of levels in this game, and Nomad linked me earlier to basically a fan guide. Because if you look at the manual for this game, it's simultaneously very helpful and very unhelpful. And there are a lot of secrets, a lot of Easter eggs and stuff, so finding all of that stuff is going to be difficult. So I'm glad someone started doing it, because it ain't no game facts for this right now. Also, Nomad, so I think you heard me talking about wanting to play Jammer Lammy and Parappa the Rapper again. Have you basically given up hope on your have you given up hope on your PS1 HDMI? Oh, it wasn't PS1 HDMI, it was PS1 what was that thing called? Basically the SD card reader. Have you given up on that? The X Station, right. Yeah, have you given up on that for now? Okay. This is a pretty game. The fact that look like the scrolling that you see right here, this you wouldn't see this on a regular game. Acid. And those sound effects would the sound samples would sound terrible. Oh, look at that. You hear those drums? That sounds good. Oh, it was only there for like 2 seconds. Only there for 2 seconds. See, like, all the bosses are not interesting. This guy just goes off screen, hops back on, I uppercut him. Uppercut him again. Uppercut him a third time. And his bar isn't even low yet. There you go. Killed it. Hey Nomad, you gonna be up late today? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like playing some Guilty Gear after this. Maybe not on stream, but I do kind of feel like playing some Xrd. Aqua World. It is nice that I haven't seen any of these levels yet. Oh, don't duck me on Xrd. Are you sleepy? You always go to sleep late around on Friday. Well, we could play Guilty Gear, and actually I also kind of want to play Virtua Fighter some more. Virtua Fighter is so dope. Oh, hey, Zor, are you still in the chat? If Zor is still in the chat, Zor needs a new arcade stick, and I'm curious about your Victrix. Yeah, my Nomad is the guy that they got that Victrix controller. How do you like it? Nomad typing a freaking paragraph here about the Victrix? I'm like legit curious about it because it does look. It's the best arcade stick I've ever owned. What make? Like I saw it was like made out of like metal and stuff. Was it it was like $300, right? It didn't look cheap. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a stick that expensive. Have I? I own a lot of arcade sticks. No, that's probably the most expensive arcade stick I've ever seen. What made you gravitate towards that one? You just wanted it? Yeah, I need a PS4 stick for the PS5. Yeah, that's what I was telling Zor over here. Zor, you gotta come out of your fighting game retirement, man. I want to see you play some games. I want to run some sets, man. Excellent Adventures is dead. We have to be our own Excellent Adventures now. Part of the reason I started this stream. Zor, when are you gonna get that stick? At least get one of the Real Arcade Pros. This game is so brain dead. Yeah, I have a Kwamba, but it unfortunately is a PlayStation 3 stick. I personally love the what stick is this? The Hori Fighting Edge. It's just, it sucks that it only works on PlayStation 4 and 5 and PC. Doesn't. The reason I got the Universal Fight board in there so it could work for like everything. But as a stick, it's really good. Like it doesn't have Sama parts, but it still feels pretty good. But if you want the Sama parts, or actually, I don't even know if the Real Arcade Pro has full Sama parts either. But they do feel good. The Hori parts are a lot better than what they started with. This mini boss's name is YOLO. Wow. Alright. Well, there you go. That was YOLO. They didn't always. They used to make SA versions, which is the PlayStation 3 stick I used to have. That one actually came with Sama parts in it. That was the Real Arcade 3, yeah. But since then, they've pretty much been using their own parts. I think that's like when was it Sako? It was Sako that helped them develop the stick and the buttons, right? You guys seriously look? This is the enemy here? This is gold. Did it actually kill me? Oh my god, it actually killed me. What is this? What the heck am I looking at here? What is this? Did you fight this boss? What is this? Why? Alright. Go. Zora is quiet. I asked you a question. Are you gonna get that stick? Or are you just gonna wait a little bit longer? I don't even know if they're making PlayStation 5 sticks right now. You going to the club? I think I remember this. I think I went to this level. This is where the enemies start actually to hurt, which is good because I was starting to get a little bit bored. Ooh, what are you making? I'm actually getting kind of hungry. What are you making? You're making an omelet? Yeah, I mean, now we got till June. Are you actually making an omelet? Shut up. Man, I do honestly wish Mike would stream any other game besides Dota. Like, he can keep playing Dota, but like I wish he would have days where he would play something else, anything else. That guy has pants on back there, right? Or better. I don't know if that guy has pants on back there, guys. All right, I gotta keep this moving. A fighting game would be nice. I mean, he played for like for like that 1 week when Guilty Gear was when Accent Core Plus got that beta for rollback. That was like the one time Mike Ross was actually playing fighting games online, and it was funny. But I don't think he was too happy while doing it, if I'm gonna be brutally honest. He just really likes Dota now. Oh, Mike. At least he's not as... Okay, you remember the jank? You remember the jank that Noman was talking about? If I don't move or do anything right here, that enemy's just gonna be stuck there. Like, come on. Like, for real? Like, what am I supposed to do here? There you go. Like I said, does look pretty though. Oh damn, that guy is sick back there. And not in the good way. Yeah, I'm saying if you get a stick Zor, you know, you can get in on all the random fighting games we've been playing recently. And speaking of fighting games and Virtua Fighter, which is what I was about to bring up, when is Sega gonna announce something about Virtua Fighter? I guess we're getting closer to what would have been E3 time, but since E3 is also canceled, when would be a good time for Sega to bring up anything Virtua Fighter related? Like, do we have to wait all the way to TGS and have them announce something then? 'Cause that's a long... I mean, time is flying by, but September? And they made like that weird teaser announcement, like... Dude, I used to be kind of like you. Same. I used to also like not really mess with Virtua Fighter. But then something happened when I started playing Yakuza. When I started playing the Yakuza series. And I gave Final Round another shot, because I think that's in Like a Dragon. That game is really fun. I actually even had fun with Virtua Fighter 2 on the Saturn. because I growing up I did not like that series. I was always a Tekken kid. But now I don't know. I really like Final Round. See, going back to this game, I don't know if you can hear it, but the sound, like, there's definitely more sound channels than there used to be. VF is cool, simple to play, hard to master. It is. I agree. Virtua Fighter is simple to play but hard to master. I mean, I feel like almost any good fighting game should be like that, right? Like, anyone can pick up Tekken or Virtua Fighter, I'll say DOA. DOA, Street Fighter, any of those games, and they should have fun being able to push buttons. If you can't do that in your fighting game, then you messed up somewhere. Okay, I'm going to the... Are those Abobos? What am I looking at here? Romuluses? Wait, is this a boss? This doesn't feel like a boss, but I think it is. Huh. Yeah, I guess these are bosses. Alright, I guess I'll pill up for them. That one's dead. Yeah, I don't know. So, we're playing Paprium right now, and I hope everyone that pre-ordered this game has gotten their copy of Paprium. But immediately after releasing this game, they already have some kind of new crowdfunding campaign for a completely unknown game. Supposedly it's going to be a beat 'em up, but there's no footage of it, and they're already at this Watermelon Games company is already asking for, like, what? Is it $300 or something like that for a game that we don't even know what it's going to be about? It's insane. That's crazy. Yo, I thought this game was a scam, honestly. I never thought I was going to get this game. Yeah, I thought I lost $90 when I was on this too. We have a friend that paid the money and still hasn't even put his address info to get his game. Oh, apparently that gives me... Oh, is that cocaine? That might be cocaine in those bags. But there's a lot of games I do want to stream in the future that kind of range from... I mean, a lot of them are action games. I do want to do some rhythm games and some story games that are going to take longer. I was watching Max yesterday play Metal Slug, like all those SNK games. I think he was also playing Last Blade. Which, oh man, he looked dead tired yesterday. Like, I could tell he was not having fun anymore after a certain point. Having kids is hard. Like, it definitely looks like it's you know, it takes it out of you sometimes. But I mean, he's like, he can't even use that footage for a boss rage because he didn't even react to it after a while. After a while, he was just like he was just done. He was just dead silent and just complaining about certain things, which, you know, it is SNK cheese. But if I'm guessing you saw that too yesterday. But anyway. He was talking about, while he was playing those games, he was talking about how when you go to an arcade game, or when you go to an arcade back in the day, a lot of people, like, you don't play those games with the expectation that you're going to beat them. So, unless you, like, dump a ton of money into them. But since I did grow up around an arcade, there are certain games that I'm, like, really well versed in that I would love to, like, run, maybe do, like, 1 credit clears. And one of those would be Time Crisis. I would love to play, like, do runs of Time Crisis 1, 2, and 3. because I used to be able to run like 1 credit clear them easy. When are you getting you can't take those games seriously? Yeah, they are money takers, but when are you like Nomad? I think you're supposed to get that that gun, that light gun that works with anything. Yo, when you get that, you gotta let me use it, yeah. I really want to run those Time Crisis games again. How long is the cocaine area? That blows up. Okay. Oh, I got OTG'd. Oh, I'm stunned. Oh, I forgot there's a back attack. They honestly should have made that its own button. Should get it this month, maybe. Oh, okay. That's awesome. You know what I'm also wondering about? Our analog pockets are supposed to be here in May. Awesome. That's cool that you got 2. And we have plenty of TVs. We're supposed to get our analog pockets in May. You think we're actually gonna get them in May? I am pretty excited to get my analog pocket. No faith? No faith in analog? I am using analog products right here. You smell delay? We're not. We don't smell we don't smell the game. We don't know the smell of the game. And I hope it doesn't get delayed, because I would like to see how awesome that looks. You know, to stream. Okay, guys, don't be mad at me, but for the people that participate in the Guilty Gear Strive beta, the music is great. The music is freaking sick. But I was in the training mode a lot, and after a while, the lyrics for some of the songs do kind of get a little annoying. Am I the only one that thought that? Right? I'm not the only one that thought that, right? Every stream was annoying to smell. Yes, exactly. I did catch though on the last arc. Eye to eye. Don't be fake. Eye to eye. Is that the Nago track? The Nago. One of the songs in particular was my favorite, and I think it was the Nago track. Anyway, I did catch in the last stream where they that teal string. Wait, what? What was I saying? On the last stream where they showed off Inno and Anji, I did notice that they had Soul's classic theme in there. So that I'm hoping that means that they're gonna have the old school tracks for like training mode and stuff like that. Because I think for training mode, I'd rather have no lyrics. When you're in the lab, I'd much rather have it like that. Okay, so here it is. This is my complaint with the game. We're starting right now. Besides the other ones that I brought up, everyone is like a freaking sponge, and it's not. This isn't exactly engaging gameplay. I am literally bunga bungaing my way through this. Just mashing B, then mashing Y, mashing B, mashing Y, and it takes unless I take pills, this takes forever. But if you take too many pills, it has detrimental effects to the character. So you gotta like balance it out. Look at this. Like I've been in this same section, like this one little area, for what feels like forever. Like forever. Right? Arc the ladder, that is the... Yep, this is what happens when you mess up the simple stuff while trying to pad out your game featuring... Thank you. I have never seen it said so succinctly, but I fully agree. Like all that stuff when like they were showing this game off in like that weird party in France, like where the game wasn't even working. Like there's still potential here. I think this game could still be improved, and if that's what that little jack is for, but like they're already moving on to the other game. I don't even know what that means. And like who knows? I feel bad for whoever has already pre-ordered the unknown new game coming out. They wanted to make the game jacked up, literally. Apparently. Apparently I'm... yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm buying anything else from Watermelon Games after this whole nonsense. I'm just glad that the game is okay. It's aight. And it exists. And I actually got it. Because it took a long time for me to be able to get this. And to be able to play it on the MegaSG. Mark the Ladder, did you pick up this game, or you just know like the controversies and stuff behind it? Wondering if other people have actually bought this game besides us weird people that pre-ordered this back in the day. I am just vicariously watching it since I like action games, but it just seemed way too steep of a buy-in. Yeah, I think they raised the price, because when I first pre-ordered it, it was... How much did we pay? Did we pay 60 or 80 bucks? I can't remember. I mean, still pretty high for a Genesis game. But I bought into the hype initially. I admit it. I mean, I saw these big sprites and everything. And yeah, some of the soundtrack is really cool. I mean, the fact that like, you wouldn't be able to hear a lot of these sound effects and samples off a regular cart. Like the only other... A jank cross between Golden Axe and Streets of Rage. Yep. That's pretty much... That's a good way to put it. It doesn't reach the heights of either of those games. And it's okay. It's cool that it has a lot of branching paths and everything. But it's nowhere near as good as those games. You know, speaking of beat-em-ups, are there any beat-em-ups to look forward to now? I know Streets of Rage 4 is at some point supposed to get DLC. Who knows when that will actually come out? And I don't blame them, because all that 2D sprite work is rough. But is there anything else to look forward to for beat-em-ups? I think this is it. Like, I'm still waiting to figure out what's going to happen about Bayonetta 3. And I guess No More Heroes 3 might be able to scratch that itch. I hope No More Heroes 3 is good. I really hope No More Heroes 3 is good. I want that game to be good. What is this? Oh, this is new. I haven't seen this before. Nomad, did you take this path? Oh, the new Nier game. Thank you, Nomad. Right. Okay. So that's actually going to be one of my more, I guess one of the streams I kind of make regular throughout the week. I'm still going to be Super G&G, or sorry, Ghouls and Ghosts Resurrection. But I want to start mixing in playing Nier Automata. Somehow I've gone through, well, this is cool. Gone through life and not played that game. Beating all the Bayonettas and the Devil May Cries and... As long... Like, I prefer that the devs had tried the things that they did in this game. Yes. I think the problem... I don't have any problem giving this game praise where it deserves it. It's just that I don't like the dev that made it. I'm sure he's not like a terrible. I hope he's not like a really terrible person, but the vibes he gives off, and like even like the letters that came with this thing, is he's eccentric. That's for sure. Like there are good things about this game, but like this isn't exactly fun. It's just tedious. Yes, the atmosphere, like the yes, I agree. He does. This game does capture the essence of 90s games. And I'm just one of the, you know, I'm one of those guys that likes to, that still has his Sega Genesis games and you know, happens to own a MegaSG and a Super NT and all this stuff. So I figured why not get this? But yeah, this is expensive. Going to the magazine rack and reading some Zelda comic that you know your parents aren't going to buy you. Oh yeah, I got the Paprium comic. I didn't get the Paprium thong. I'm still salty about that. Where's my Paprium thong? What happened? The manga is pretty cool though, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I actually hate about the our versions of the game, I have it laying down right here. Oh no, you can't compare this game to, well, you can compare it to Streets of Rage, but it's an unfair comparison because that game is way better. Comparing this to Streets of Rage is interesting because Streets of Rage is way better. Oops. Is it Streets of Rage? This is... Alright, the best way I can put it. This game has atmosphere, and Streets of Rage also has atmosphere, because the thing about these two games is that it has progression. Like you can see in the background or see in the foreground where you've been or where you're going to. The problem is the gameplay and the enemy AI is just not up to snuff in this game. And the fact that there's only this basic attack and like this attack and I guess your back attack, and that's about it. Compared to Mighty... oof. I'd rather play this than Mighty Number 9. I would definitely rather play this than Mighty Number 9. And I'm gonna also say that Mighty Number 9 isn't the worst game I've ever played. It's just very underwhelming. This game is definitely much more interesting to look at than Mighty Number 9. Yes. Everything is just a huge sponge, unless you take drugs. What the heck? It's not Sagat. Gandium. Like, there are some cool moments if you got a forklift ride and you can kill things. Yeah, those are pretty cool. And there's like, there's a lot of cool ideas, and they're like half executed well. If I was to... This is totally Sagat. Yes. If I was to give this game a grade, it'd probably, as of right now, probably be like a 7 out of 10, give or take. 7 out of 10. Probably what I would give this game. Because I can literally beat like Golden Axe or Streets of Rage, Turtles in Time, any of those games like multiple times throughout the week and still enjoy it. I'm already like done with this game. Like as soon as I beat this, I need a long break from Paprium. -0.5 for no chest scar. That's true. You're gonna be a Sagat clone. You better have some kind of scar there. $6.5. This song is pretty cool though. I do like this song. Alright. Poll for the people in the chat right now. Streets of Rage 3 soundtrack. Yay or nay? I'm not gonna give my... people that know me know how I feel about it, but how do you guys feel about the Streets of Rage 3 soundtrack? Nah. Wow. Okay, that's a solid nah. Everyone else? Well, if you ask Yuzo Koshiro, that's his favorite. Yeah, if you ask Yuzo Koshiro and oh my god, Katsuhiro I'm gonna call him DJ Kawachi because that's his boss name in Streets of Rage 4. They usually say that that's their favorite soundtrack that they made music for in Streets of Rage. And there's some heat on there, like Moon. Oh, were you? Did he know that I knew that? Wow, were you at MacFest the year that Yuzo Koshiro was there? I was there too. I got my copy of Streets of Rage 2 signed by him. That's awesome. I was probably raving next to you during that set. That's so rad. Cool. That was probably one of my favorite MacFests of all time. Oh my god, I actually died. We'll just try this one more time. Yeah, no, I live in that first year, it wasn't packed enough. It wasn't so packed that you couldn't go into the arcade room. Oh yeah, I was breaking it down on that set. Oh yeah, I actually recorded. I mean, you can find that set online, but I actually recorded most of it too while I was there. That was so cool though. Just hearing all those tracks in that setting was something else. What a great MacFest. Man, there was a lot of good concerts that year. I think one of the produced Yep, it was right before it got oversaturated. But you know, I miss it now. I miss being able to go to MacFest. What a shame. Freaking COVID, man. Oh, COVID. I mean, one year I got put hands on Wooly and oh, for real? That's sick. Man, yeah, I just started learning how to play Rumblefish because it became available in Fightcade. That game is fun. Rumblefish 2 is a cool game. Yeah, there's a lot of. Have you ever gone to Evo? Or was like MacFest like your main thing? That MacFest experience for that game is Aaron is S tier because no one knows how to guard impact. Real talk, I don't know how to guard impact. I entered Evo a few times, like 2010 and I want to say 2012. Oh wow, you're an OG then. I went to my first Evo, I want to say 4 years ago. Yeah, you missed out, Nomad. MacFest is always amazing. 2018 is the year we went? Okay. Yeah, the Mandalay Bay, great place to stay for that. That means, yeah, that means you went to the old school Evos that were nowhere near like Mandalay Bay levels. Arc. That's cool though. You must have seen some legendary matches. Let's see, 2010, 2012. So what is that? That's Street Fighter 4 times? Probably Marvel 2 was still a thing. Did they have CVS 2 and CVS 2 and like Alpha 3 and stuff still there? That's awesome. Man, I would have loved to see those matches. That's actually one of the things I liked about MacFest too. The people on the Third Strike machines and the Super Turbo machines are godlike. Those guys are good. Oh yeah, we entered. Yes, you did go to that Blizzard one. The side tournaments are fun for Evo too. I think we entered. You won Alpha 2? Oh, I must have watched your matches then. Damn, Ark! Yo, do you stream, Ark? I'm about to follow you. I'm about to stop my stream and follow you. Do you stream your matches online for like Fightcade or anything? Do you still play? Only casually? That's still cool. I'll watch. That's tight. I love Alpha 2. Now we entered Windjammers, I think, as one of the side tournaments at Evo. I record them and put them on YouTube sparingly. I'm trying to do video game videos on action games. Okay, that's cool. I'll find. Are you Arc the Ladder on YouTube as well? You can whisper me. You can Arc. You can whisper me or send me your Arc the Ladder. Okay, I'll look you up. That's tight. Yeah, I have a separate YouTube channel too. So if you see something from this same name, it's me.
Now I'm a little motivated.
Thank you, Arc, for the follow. Really appreciate it. Oh, as I jump into the pit. It's really cool. No, I'm looking forward to looking at your stuff, man. That sounds really fun. I like keeping up with old school video game stuff. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, we entered the Windjammers tournament with No, that's cool. Yeah, you can plug yourself away. Plug away. I don't mind. Everyone here is into old school stuff, so I'm sure they'll check out your stuff too. But no, we were in the Windjammers tournament with Austin Creed, and Nomad 88 got pretty far in that tournament. Did you get the semis, Nomad? How far did you get? He got the top 32. Oh, you don't have to change my mind. I honestly like all the alphas. I know a lot of people don't really like Alpha 3, but I like Alpha 3. I mean, I don't really play with the infinites, but maybe that's why I still like Alpha 3. That might be why I still like Alpha 3, because I don't play with the infinites, with the jump, what's that thing called? Jump something. Which is like casually, yeah. There's been a trend to really pare back fighting game mechanics in a lot of newer titles, including. Yeah, I get that. But they're trying to the way games are just being designed recently are being made so it's easier to get into them. I would love an alpha style Street Fighter, honestly. One with honestly the craziness that came with those 90s, early 2000s Capcom games. Like they were broken, but they were broken in a fun way. I mean, sure, everyone uses Sagat and Blanca and Vega and CVS2 and whatever, but it was still fun to play at a casual level. My God, I don't want to die here. Capcom needs to get on that Arc Sys tech. Well, they have new developers. I mean, Ono-san, like in a Street Fighter game, that in theory wants to be something where you can try. Yeah. I mean, Street Fighter V is in a better place than what it was when it first started, but I still don't have the most amount of fun playing that game. Yeah, that took a long time. This level's still going, by the way. This level's still going. I thought that would be the end. These boss types are so bizarre to me. They really just, yep, they are just sponges. I need a life, because if I die again, I think about it continues. By the way, are you enjoying this slog of dope? So many dopes. They're really just padding the crap out of this game. Really strikes me as a game where someone lost track of what they were doing. Yep. Or they just wanted to get it out. They want to get out of the door. I wanted it to be done. Where is that coming from? Oh. Okay, of course I missed. What the? Oh my god. There you go. Oh, okay, it just blew up. I'll take it. I'll take it. The arcade mode is more streamlined. It was not this intense. The thing is, I beat original mode already once, and it didn't feel like it took this long. I'm guessing it's just based on the path I'm taking. Really? More bikes? Because you have to play the original mode to unlock those other characters. Wow, that slide went for an eternity. Something you do in original mode allows you to choose a different route in arcade mode. Oh, really? Okay. See, I need to read that long... By the way, are these the same bosses again? Are you kidding me? Basically. Yes, I did get hit with the full screen raw. This is the same exact boss I just fought like 3... Is this even the same? I'm gonna die. This might be it. And if you don't jump back, yeah, I'm just gonna die if I don't do this. Engaging gameplay. Oh. Yeah, give me Streets of Rage and Mania mode any freaking day. Yo, Ark, do you follow Dino Please? Oh no, I would take the Streets of Rage 1 Twins all day over this. Are you kidding me? In this or Streets of Rage 3. Did you catch that stream where he set up the emulator so that whenever he kills an enemy in any Streets of Rage game, it switches games? That was so fun to watch. Oh, they healed themselves? Great. Oh my god, can you give me health or anything? Is this health? Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, he's awesome. I love watching his stuff. That was such a fun... I honestly want to try that. I totally want to try that thing. I need to figure out how to set up the emulator to do that. Because I play a lot of Streets of Rage. I think that was my first stream on here. Oh, Max is online. Oh, I want to play Neo too. Is this a boss rush? Oh god, it is a boss rush. Yeah, it's a cute idea, the whole drug use thing, but then when it makes it so that you can't use it consistently, so then it just slogs everything. Wow. Real good idea. There was something interesting imagery. It just, yep, I agree too. Like, you might have missed it. There was a guy throwing up blue. Was that in the bar? I think I saw that. Shoot! No! One. I think I saw that guy in the bar area. Unless he was also in the cocaine area. Really wish they had like a Streets of Rage style like down jump attack. Oh my god. Is this over yet? Oh, these things again. If you guys weren't in the chat, if I wasn't streaming this, I honestly would have stopped playing by now. Like, for real. Oh my gosh. I think this is actually the last level, but I'm gonna die. This throne... Nobody's there? Wait. Chimes? Is this CP a checkpoint? What is that? What am I looking at here? No, this is actually an interesting thing happening in the game. I'm gonna die. No! Right? It kind of looks like Super Shredder. No, I think that killed me. Oh no. Well, that was Paprium. Yeah, I don't even know what that was. At least I can save my progress. Sure. Oh, whoa, whoa. Well, guys, that was Paprium. I have no idea when I'm gonna stream this again, but maybe you know what? It might be better with a second player, so maybe I'll get a friend to come over and we can do it that way. Or I can get a Sega CD. I can get a Sega CD and have a friend like that. I don't know. But guys, this was super fun. Super Ghouls. Next time I stream is gonna be back to Ghouls and Ghosts Resurrection, and then probably start finally playing. What's that game? What's that game? What's that platinum game I said I was gonna play? Laughing my ass off. The devs are like, don't worry if you prioritize materialism over friends. Use your Sega CD, right? Nier Automata, there you go. That's the next game I gotta actually try out. And then at some point I want to try Astral Chain. I heard Astral Chain was also really good. Yep, Nier Automata, I think those will be the next couple of action games I try out. I've heard very good things about both of those games. And then whenever they decide to announce a new Devil May Cry, then that's when I'll do, I guess I'll do my legacy of every single Devil May Cry game. Ugh, including 2. Ugh, including 2. Oh my god, I don't want to play that game again. Anyway, instead of thinking the Nier soundtrack is magical, I'm looking forward to it. Heard a lot of good things about it. But okay. Guys, I am going to release you. I will catch you guys on the next stream, maybe on Max's stream. I don't know where you guys are gonna head off to. Where is my... Thank you again, Ark. I'm looking forward to checking your stuff out on YouTube. I'm finding you out. And yes, this intro is pretty sick. Let's see what we got here. Alright guys, for the people that are staying here, I'm just gonna throw you guys right into... Max's channel. Let's not kid ourselves here. Later, guys. Starting the raid. Where's my stream deck?